unexpected visit. Welcome.
Why are you wearing your sunglasses?
That's how I live in my house. Come on in and do the before show of this. And I'm really excited to show you guys the house right now. You saw a little bit of the before, and this is basically the after right now. But what I wanted to talk to you guys is, we did this because Belen has such a good eye with design. We don't have to spend a lot of money. We know how to shortcut it. We know what's gonna be expensive, what's not gonna be expensive, so that we can manage our budget. And that's what happened here. We had a combination of brand new materials and old materials used in a different way. So sweetie, you wanna start? What do you do in the living room?
I feel like this is a low budget of Architectural Digest.
It is
like
a mega
in our
low budget.
house.
Let us be clear. It's a super low budget one. So what do you do here, sweetie? Where do you want to start? What about the floors? You can't fucking not see the floors. It's a big difference that these
I would
make.
say one of the biggest things we did was the flooring. We ended up going with the natural oak wood. I'm so happy that we went with the lighter color because it's so beautiful. And it really pulls it in with the house because the house is very modern. We painted the interior of the house like a super, super, super clean white. Before it was gray and very muted and dark and depressing. It was so—
I don't know what it is with gray. It does give you that vibe like you're in a prison.
Completely.
I don't know why. So white just made everything so much prettier.
Brighter, yeah. It literally is called Igloo, the color.
Yeah, and I think before you get into the furniture, like let's touch on stuff like this. Because on this one, we painted these cabinets that were already there so that you can save the money.
We repurposed.
Sorry, Sergio, I don't know what happened. And then
we added hardware.
she also added hardware. Why are people in their house living without any hardware on their things? How do you open shit?
Like you said, we repurposed these, painted them, and then we repurposed.
Also these,
shelves.
yeah, because they were like that gray that they had before. So we made them kind of a little bit of a matchy match with the floor, but it's all paint and different finishes. And it elevates the look because it was already so pretty in our eyes, so we didn't want to take that away. And then in here, big difference because they had like a little tiny living room in such a big space.
Yeah, and they just didn't utilize the space correctly. And as you guys know, we already had the cloud, and it was like the most perfect fit.
It's called the Cloud, and there's like an imitation version that's way cheaper that I haven't looked at. So if you guys are interested, because this shit was expensive, it was like $13,000, right? For one fucking couch.
Yeah.
More?
I'm gonna link everything at the bottom. Don't worry.
She won't, guys. So I'm just telling you, just Google the Cloud, an imitation cloud. And then she also got this table, which we finally have a table that's decent.
So it's also restoration hardware. And Alejandro was so generous, he already got a stain on it, and we've had it for a week. So
Congratulations, baby. Just for you to remember me forever. By the way, Fiona has been so spoiled, so she always barks now. So if you guys hear her bark, it is what it is. But come outside. And then out here, this is the furniture we had outside at Bridal, which is, everybody knows that address because you guys knew it basically. And what we did was refinish our old furniture. This is from where? Because it's a really nice.
this is restoration hardware.
And they last forever. So if you're gonna spend some money on outdoor furniture,
That's where you should really spend the money because you'll have it for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
And if you buy inexpensive ones, you're just gonna have to keep replacing it every couple years.
And then back here we have a little sitting area and some basketballs to kick your ass, Sergio.
No, never.
Any fucking day, baby. Everything outside also was painted in white, as you guys can tell. Because white's the most powerful color, right? And then we also put these chairs right here, which is really nice in the afternoon when you have like a glass of wine, the sun's coming down, a little spritz.
We should have some spritzes right now while we do the house tour.
We could, but also we brought that fridge that was in the other room into here. Because why the fuck was that inside and not outside? Now we can have cold drinks at our disposal that we never drink. So there's that. Let's go inside. And sweetie, what about the kitchen?
Oh, the kitchen.
It changed a lot. It changed a lot. Even though I liked it.
No, we did not like it
I
before.
did.
I think the kitchen is the biggest transformation of the house.
Yeah.
It is the heart of the home, and we completely changed it. We removed all the built-ins that they had, and we went with a super clean, minimalist floating shelves and a humongous hood. You'll see in the befores, it was this big and made no sense.
It
in the
looks
size
so
of this
weak
kitchen.
because the space is so big and square and like it looks powerful, and then you throw like little fucking rinky-dinky things that make no sense.
Yeah, it turned out honestly better than I could have ever hoped for. We added these really beautiful light fixtures that were not here prior. We changed all of the countertops. We ended up going with the quartz.
Along with this.
Along with all of this, and it blends in, so you can't really notice it unless you're up close. And then we added all hardware here as well, because they didn't have any, which I don't understand, because it's so hard to open these with the hardware. And all of the hardware is restoration hardware. So a little tip is, because we repurposed a lot of the built-ins, I went with a more expensive hardware for the living area because you see it so much more, and it really added so much like
It does make a big
elegance.
difference. It doesn't look cheap as
It doesn't
fuck.
look cheap.
Yeah, it looks great.
Where I'll show you in the other rooms, we went with, like hardware from Amazon and Home Depot, which is
Really
amazing
expensive
too, but you'll see the difference. And we kept the original range, which eventually
Will change.
will change. I was gonna do a farmhouse sink, but we ended up just staying with this and did a big stainless steel to match the stainless steel faucet. And I think it's just so timeless and beautiful.
Yeah. You want to go to the living room?
Please. Another favorite room of mine.
The curtains. I mean, who lives in a house without curtains? They didn't have curtains
Not even
before.
curtains or window treatments. Like the shades for the windows in the bathroom.
Well, I'm sorry. In my language, anything that you put on the windows, it's a curtain. No matter what if it's curtain or window treatment. So like that stuff to me is a curtain. That's a curtain.
This is a Roman shade, and actually, our very good friend from Hidden Hells helped us design all of this. Our good friend Wendy Bellissimo, and it transformed this room.
She's got her own line of this.
With
So
Smith
she,
and Noble.
yeah, she designed this and that so that you guys, if you want to check it out. Because Wendy has the most amazing taste.
Oh my
Before
God.
building the house, we went to her house 39 million times
Yeah.
to get
Inspiration.
inspiration, Wendy. Inspiration.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, but we had the fur down in here.
Yeah.
And we took that down, which opened up this room so much more.
Yeah.
We removed the chandelier and ended up going with a pendant, and this is from CB2. This was $200. But
Don't tell them, babe. They think it's more
But
expensive.
it looks so expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
this table that everyone keeps asking, it's IKEA.
IKEA.
It's so durable. Honestly, we looked at so many tables, and this is the one that I like the most. And I went with 2 different types of chairs so that there was more contrast in here and textures, and it's such a gorgeous room.
Yeah. This is not done still because we want to do like a built-in
Yeah.
area right here, but we did what we did. And by the way, disclaimer, the entire house is not done. There's a lot of details that need to be finished and polished and fixed, but we're in the way. Like, we just wanted to show you where we at right now.
Disclaimer.
And we're not showing you
I
upstairs.
wanted to wait. He wanted to show.
I don't give a shit.
But the house is like 80% done.
Yeah. So it's pantry time. By the way, I think before you get into the pantry, babe, you gotta show the hole right now.
Yes.
Like, look at this hallway right here. You remember, there used to be a fucking wall right here for no reason.
With the built-in.
There was a built-in right here with a desk, and then in here was like a
Bookshelf.
little extension of like maybe a bookshelf or like a pantry. So instead, because there was 3 doors right here, we eliminated 1 door, made it 2 doors, close this one right here, and we're still missing some pendants here that are gonna go into the hallway so that it looks grandiose. But at the same time, I want you guys to notice one thing, because we're doing the pantry first. The doors are the same doors, we just changed the hardware to black.
Yep.
The hinges and the, what is this called?
The doorknobs.
The doorknobs.
Which-
God damn.
When we first started with the house and this project, I remember talking to a girlfriend and I was like, we really want to replace the doors. And she's like, doors are so expensive, you cannot replace.
Who told you that?
Alana.
But
And-
who told you that before?
Alana, you did. And she said, just change out the hardware. They're gonna look like totally different doors. And because I literally loathed the doors in this house.
Yeah.
And again, it was the hardware. So if you guys remember, the pantry was very small for this house, and granted it is just Alejandra and I, but I love the idea of a large pantry because we do love to host and entertain, and now we have the space. And it was just such a better way to utilize this, like he said. And
Was it?
This hallway idea I got obviously from Kim Kardashian's house. And I had the idea of just a super long, skinny hallway, and then like Alejandro said, we're gonna add pendants for there's a little bit more of a mood with the lighting. And the pantry is not done either, so.
So you guys don't judge us
Disclaimer.
yet.
And I turned on the lights because Alejandro keeps putting the garbage disposal on.
It's true.
It's true.
Look how tall, like how deep it goes.
Yeah.
They also changed right behind you, Sergio, and I'm so sorry that I'm making you do this. Hardware, we painted this again. We put the hardware in here. We added the quartz also in here, and
So
back
this was,
here.
so I think it's important to say this. This was actually leftover quartz from our bathroom. So we utilized it and we were like, well, what are we gonna do with it? We might as well put it in another space. And
Yeah.
we had already paid for it, so it was like a great deal. And
Yeah, basically.
And this, we also got this amazing idea from Wendy. It's a built-in shelf for drinks. And again, it's not like we really needed the space, but like extra space, but
Look
I
how
love how it
nice,
looks.
look how nice Mezcal Aileron looks. The #1 mezcal in Mexico and soon all of the world. Look how great it looks. Look how well it maintains my pockets. Anyways, go on, sweetie. What else?
That's pretty
Oh,
much
there's more
it.
boxes of
We just-
Aileron right there.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Let me know when it's not
The
the
commercial's
aileron.
done.
Okay.
What time is it?
So we're building the pantry right now too, because moving across state, we obviously didn't bring any of like our like canned goods and our baked, ingredients. So slowly but surely I'm building this up, and then we have all our extra dishware, and eventually like it'll be even more organized. But I love the space. It's like turned out so great. So the powder room is my pride and joy because I like
My pride and joy.
It took so long to get it right. It still has a couple tweaks.
Wouldn't you say
Very-
that simple, like less is more? This is a great example
Yes,
of that.
instead of being, all my friends are gonna want to take their Instagram photos in here. So this bathroom before was a super weird shape. The toilet and the built-in vanity, which I despise nothing more than a vanity in a powder room with 2 sinks. Like, it's so unnecessary. I don't know if this one had 2 sinks, but it had 1 sink and it had a vanity, and it was not our style. So we ended up doing a color called Carbonized, and the mirror's from Amazon. It was 99 bucks. I did a marble floating sink, which is like 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to kill me. I got the hardware on Amazon. Light fixtures. It's so moody, and it's such like a great, like it kind of puts you in a good mood, right?
Yeah.
When you come in here, because
Yeah.
it's like very like, you don't expect it, and it's masculine, but very like modern. So I love this bathroom. I like come in here just to come in here and take
Okay, bring it in,
photos.
sweetie.
God.
Well, let me show you a masculine room, sweetie, since you were talking about a masculine
Oh
room.
well.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
we'll get into this.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's just jump into this room. So this is the media room, and before was a wet bar.
It was a bar, and it was very mediocre.
It was, it was.
Fiona's a disaster. I don't understand what's going on with her, but okay.
It's a snacky.
That's right. So what do we do here?
So-
I mean, we changed everything. We got rid of all the bar.
Yeah, we got rid of the bar. Like you said, we got rid of the fridge that was in here. We put it outside. Made so much more sense to be out there. So this is our media room, podcast room, studio, and Alejandro wanted to do orange brick wallpaper in here.
Guys, I don't care about anything. I just want to get my work done. And
Well,
then Belen was like,
I was like, no, we're not gonna put fake brick wall so it looks like a dorm room. So we ended up doing these panels and it honestly turned out phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it's the same color as the powder room and as the kitchen island and all of the cabinets. So the house is cohesive and it's one unit and it all blends really well together and it looks amazing on camera.
that's right. That's a good light fixture too.
Yeah, that was from Amazon and that was $75.
So that's what I'm saying. Like really cool shit. It's not that expensive. The thing is, back in the day, there wasn't really a lot of options because we didn't know. When you went to a furniture store, they were like, it's $7,000 for this. There were no other options. You had to either buy that or go fuck yourself and buy a cheap, like a really disgusting looking one. But just like in clothing, the quality in the cheaper zone started to get much better. And Fiona, would you please stop? Thank you.
There you go.
She was kissing a frog last night
Oh.
like an idiot, and he turned out to be a poisonous frog, but she's fine. She was just sniffing it. So yeah, this is our studio. When you close the doors, they're not white, they're black too. It looks nice. It's
And
very
those are the
nice.
doors that, like you said, that were brought from this strange space that was here before.
Yeah, because you can always repurpose stuff. Remember, you don't have to go with all brand new stuff, and that's to me that's the way to go. If you know, unless you have an unlimited wallet, and obviously I don't. Sadly, one
Because you're
day.
rich on paper, right?
But I'm rich as fuck on paper. You know what? My middle name's gonna be AF. Rich as fuck on paper.
Oh, good.
But
Good.
one day
One day.
I'll be able to cash it out. You watch me. You watch me. I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah, there's his little telescope in here too that he never uses.
And, and also I have a TV. We're gonna put a camera right here. We're gonna do lives from here, Sergio. I'm really excited.
Me too, man.
Let's go outside.
So the gym is like 10% done. He just built this 5 minutes ago.
I did. It was,
So we're missing all of the mirrors, all of the built-in, my reformer, but you know what? The treadmill arrived after taking 9,000 years, so that's a plus. We're gonna put in the flooring, right?
yeah, we're definitely gonna do that, like soft flooring, because then you drop the weights, and I carry a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So-
you're so strong.
I am. Don't listen to my wife. She doesn't know
Yes,
anything.
he is. He's just very fragile. Me sweetie. We did get a TV. We got all the window treatments in.
Which, by the way, that was interesting because a lot of the windows in the house
Are-
end like this, and every person that came in to look at it was like, "What the fuck
Yeah,
am I
they didn't
gonna
wanna do
So
it.
that's the solution, by the way. FYI, motherfuckers. That stayed the same, no?
Yeah, but I mean, we put in hardware. So
yeah.
this is an example. So this hardware is from Home Depot, and it's just like black, clean, easy. This mirror is, we changed up the mirror. That's from Amazon as well. And eventually we're gonna change all the bathrooms, but we just
I wanted to destroy this bathroom because to me it makes no sense to have a bathroom here when you're gonna have a reformer and I need some space to work out on my core exercises, which is really important for you guys. Don't just lift weights, work out your core because that's through a base from someone who's really strong. Listen to me. And also the closet here.
no, don't open that.
Like, I guess all of this stuff. By the way, the house looks really clean, right? As soon as we open
Yeah.
this, it's all gonna come out. and-
Literally, I said to him, I was like, thank God for closets. So we didn't do too much. We did the flooring, of course we painted, and then we added the hardware.
And these puppies.
Well, I mean,
It looks great.
a washer and dryer, obviously.
I think the hardware right behind Sergio looks amazing.
It's
And
the one from
door.
Home Depot.
It really makes a big difference.
Yeah, eventually we'll probably like clean some stuff up in here, but
It's not a big
it's
priority.
really not a big priority at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like this at all. They look like confetti. But It does.
He does look like confetti.
But yeah, the floors and the paint changed everything.
Well, come on into the garage, Sergio. Don't stay out there. Don't be a creep. So we're bringing a little bit of the bridal, the old house in Hidden Hills. We're putting the stickers here. There's a lot more that I'm missing, so we'll put them there. Obviously, the cars are here and whatnot. I need to do an epoxy floor. And I haven't gotten to that. Then in here, we have some hardware that was installed on these, just like everything else. But my favorite part, Sergio, is this. My Super Bowl Eli Manning ball. I threw a pass to Eli Manning in a Super Bowl and we won the championship together. That's what happened, and that's why it's got Eli's signature, because he wrote it for me. He was like, Ale, thank you so much for that great pass.
Couldn't have done it without you.
You know how it is. Then we also installed an electric car charger right there, which I forgot to install a little thing to, deal with the cable. But that's just me, I'm an idiot. And we also put window treatments in here, so that no one fucking is nosy and comes looking at the car. So I'm happy, I'm excited. It's a 3-car garage. I can fit 4 cars, but I don't want to have a lot of cars anymore, guys. I don't give a fuck. It feels good, Sergio. It feels good not giving a shit. And then the grass is green again, Sergio. But we do need to go out there and buy one of those machines that allows you to fucking cut the grass, because it's a lot of fucking land. It doesn't look like it from here, but it's crazy, crazy, crazy long. So we need, that's what she said. Also, we obviously did the outside furniture and redid it. And Belen put like a little sitting area right here, which I think is really cute. But what interests me the most is what I did right here.
This is the biggest addition of the house.
This is the biggest addition to the house. This is my quality bird feeding machine. Bird feeder.
Don't you have 2?
Whatever you want to call it. There's another one, but I won't show you the other one because it's secret. Not everybody can know about that one. So we have this one because we know that birds eat bugs. And I don't know if you guys have seen my stories. Probably not. Because last night we saw a humongous frog that Fiona almost licked and died from. So the wildlife here is crazy. And I was also chasing a gecko from my car. So
Fucking great.
is that the new Drake album?
I'm happy we moved to Texas where the scorpions are pretty popular.
It's been quite an experience, and there's deer, like Belen said. Now let's go inside. Before we go to your office, sweetie, you also changed the railing right here on the stairs. The thing is, we're gonna change the stairs in the upstairs. We haven't done that. We're not gonna touch on it.
Yeah.
But it's a big difference because we opened that. That used to be just wall, and it looked like a cheap apartment building.
Yeah, and it's not done.
No.
We
It needs
still
wood
need
on
to
top.
have
Yeah.
Wood. It just ties in with the door. Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't touch on the door.
Oh yeah, we frosted the door because everybody in Texas is really friendly, but at the same time we're not, or at least I'm not.
It
And
was just-
everybody wants to talk to you at all times, so they can just stare while they're driving into your
It was
house.
just invasive, and like with Fiona, clearly she's unstable, and like if there was a delivery, she would just bark.
She still does that.
But we love how it looks, and it looks really cool from like the
Yeah, the outside.
And then we're also gonna change this area a little bit too.
Yeah.
Put in a custom mirror and waiting on a lot of stuff to arrive.
Let's go into your office, sweetie.
Speaking of things to arrive, my office is not done. But my desk arrived, and I'm waiting for
treatments.
the window treatments, but One of them's missing, but I'm waiting on a bench, I'm waiting on a mirror. I'm just really happy because I have a desk, because there was a whole not debacle, but there was this whole issue with.
Well, right now there's no furniture available. Everybody bought a new house, everybody moved to another place, so all the furniture stores don't have an inventory.
It's true.
It's the craziest fucking thing in the world. This place looks really nice. I like the carpets. Really.
Yeah. New has a bed. New has a bed in every room.
By the way, she does.
I just moved it around for the video. Now we're going into, I think, the best room in the house.
I think so too. So this is our room, in case you didn't notice before. And one thing is, we ended up not going with a TV or anything because the
Thank God.
view is so beautiful. Every morning I wake up and Belen opens the curtains.
And I sing, "It's a beautiful morning."
She does not, thank God. And it's the best.
And these curtains also are from Wendy.
Makes it look like a fucking hotel, doesn't it?
It's
Yeah.
insane. I'm so in love
This
with
couch
the
is pretty
bedroom.
big, but it looks small.
Well, this was
because-
supposed to be where Fiona was supposed to sleep, but she sleeps in our bed every night instead. We are waiting for a couple more things to arrive. Come on. We have a couple pictures that are being framed, and we have a day bed. Oh, thank you, Fiona.
Some rice?
We have a day bed coming, but I really wanted to keep this room very minimalist and very like hotel feel.
Yeah.
Because I personally love when you go to a hotel and there's no clutter.
Yeah. This
You know?
this is exactly that. Very
And
minimalist.
lots of plants, lots of greenery, and the bed I'm in love with. It's from Restoration Hardware also. So things to invest in, like your bed, where you
100%.
sleep every single night. You know, even our bedding. Like these are things that like you're using every single day. Obviously, the guest rooms, everyone's getting Amazon sheets, but
Not us.
Not us. But we had these at the previous house at Jim Bridger, and these are Pottery Barn. These are new, and everything is like very low, very clean, and all light oak to
Yeah.
blend in with the.
And you also got rid of the hood.
The fur down.
Yeah, the
Oh
fur
my
down that was
God.
here, which was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And
And
look at this. Like these are also
yeah,
Wendy's.
these are also Wendy's.
I love this corner now because before it was kind of weird. All the cars that drove by, you could see all of the light hitting it at night, and I was like, I would wake up in the middle of the night just because I didn't know if someone was coming in with a flashlight. But now we fixed that
Now
problem.
it's you with the flashlight out there looking for scorpions.
That was a hero.
Well, now look at our bathroom. The before of this and the after is.
This is a pretty crazy one too.
Insane.
This is like the kitchen. So this is a huge transformation. The floors, the paint, the quartz, the mirrors, we took out all the light fixtures in here, but we did repurpose all of the vanities that were here. So it's kind of the same thing. We got
the hardware.
Restoration Hardware, and it looks like
Yeah, it looks like
$1
$1
million
million.
bucks.
Yeah. There's a few things that we're gonna change and still need to be changed.
still waiting on it.
Like this is supposed to be black
Yeah.
and that's supposed to be black, but it is what it is. We're gonna change that at first, but the whole house is square. And now,
I know, I'm so glad we did that.
yeah, we've embraced it.
So, like you can see, the windows, the mirrors are now square. The sconces are square. Everything is
Yeah.
square. And this mirror used to be in our master bedroom, but it's perfect here. We just got this plant today as a prop.
That's right. And look at our shower, guys.
Our shower is
The greatest.
the best thing that's ever happened.
We still have to finish the
door,
hardware, the
hardware
glass
here.
all the way here, and this. But look at this.
It's on the corner.
It's still quite big. We added the jets on the left to you. The shower.
And everyone asked, like, why didn't we do a bigger shower thing? And it's like, it's huge.
It's huge. You just can't tell because
Yeah.
where we're at. But this turned out to be really good.
Honestly, the Venetian plaster, if we could have done it throughout the entire house and if it wasn't a gazillion dollars, we would have.
Yeah.
But-
a whole house like this would look insane.
We love, this is the best time of the day
Yeah.
to take a shower.
Yeah.
And this room is also my pride and joy, our closet. If you remember, this island was already here, so we kept it because it had great built-in. So we added hardware, and this also was leftover quartz from the bathroom, and it happened to fit for this, which was awesome because then it would have just been like white and kind of.
Because when you buy a piece of quartz or a piece of marble, you buy the whole slab. So you might as well use it as much as you can because you're buying the whole thing.
Yeah. So welcome to my retail store.
It does look like a retail store, doesn't it?
I actually, when we first saw the closet, I really did not like the layout of it, and we originally were gonna have like California Closets or whatever closet company come out and do it. And then I actually was like, it's kind of dope because you have everything displayed, and I know I have a lot of shit, but it makes you have less. Trust me, I have so much more things. So now it's like I can see everything that I want to wear, and same thing with Alejandro. Everything is color coordinated. Well, it was, but he obviously puts things back like he's blindfolded every night. And
why are you laughing, Sergio?
She's not around.
And we had this built. And you want to show them your little watches?
Oh yeah, this is my pride and joy. By the way, I'm missing a lot of watches. There's a few that are here, but this is a great spot to just come in, grab your watch, and you know, like if you have your watch company, right, guys? No. Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, it's Gorilla time, right, baby?
Okay.
Swipe up to get a discount. No, I'm just kidding. There's no discounts. Let's go.
He's unwell.
Now let me show you my pride and joy. The toilet room. It's the same. We changed the floor, and better yet, come here, Sergio. There is no urinal anymore, so I can take a big pee.
Eventually, I'm actually gonna get him like a built-in charging station because he spends a lot of time in here.
That's not true, and I think with that it's safe to say this was our home tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something because she's really fucking good at selecting good materials and combining them with like more affordable materials. So that's the note right there. You don't have to spend $1 billion to make something look incredible. You can be smart about it and make a little balance sheet and see where you're really gonna put your money and where you're gonna save your money so that you can benefit the most from it. Hope you guys enjoyed and learned something today. Sweetie, is there anything else you want to say?
I'm just really devastated that you're ending the video in the toilet room when our house
Let me
is
flush.
so beautiful.
Let's go. Peace.